Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are from University Technology Mara, Kota Baru, and we would like to share some knowledge about regression.
Regression is a statistical measurement used in finance, investing, and other disciplines that attempts to determine the strength of the relationship between one dependent variable, usually denoted by y, and a series of other changing variables known as independent variables. Regression assumptions. There are 5 regression assumptions. The first one is linearity, second one is normal, third one is homoscedasticity, fourth is autocorrelation, and last one is multicollinearity. So now, let's take a look about the Microsoft Excel. So, this is all the data. The first step is to go to the Data tab and click Data Analysis and choose Regression. Then click OK. For the input Y range, take all the GDP column, and for the X range, take all X1 to X4 column. Click Labels and click the residuals, standardized residual plots, line fit plots, and normal probability plots. For the output range, you can put it here and click OK. So this is all the things that related to the data: the summary output, ANOVA, residual output, probability output, and all the charts. The first assumption is linearity. What we can say is that from the ANOVA table, p-value of f-test, you can get it at the significant f, is 0.231. Since it is more than 0.05, then we fail to reject the H-null. In conclusion, the relationship is non-linearity. The second assumption is normality. First, go to the Data tab, choose Data Analysis, and click for the histogram. Click OK. For the input Y range, take the residual column, bin range, leave it blank, click for the labels, and click for the chart output. For the output range, we can put it at the cell B110 and click OK. So this is data related to the normality. So what can I say is that it is normal because the histogram chart is in the L shape.
Okay, for the number 3, homoscedasticity, from the data that we received earlier, export residual plot, MY FDI residual plot, we have exchange rate residual plot, and then we have the inflation residual plot. So from all of these 4 plots that we have, it detects homoscedasticity by looking at the graph. Residual plot seems to be above 0 and below 0. All the residual plot does not have any specific pattern. Now we're going to look at autocorrelation. We need to use the residual column. Okay, we just take it here, then we just need to copy it, and after that we're going to paste it at here. Alright, just paste. Okay, and then Okay, now we're going to start it. So I'll just take it here. Okay, and then minus a3 equal to 0.02, and then take it down. Okay, there we got it. T minus et1, you need to square root by 2. Let's take here. So, take here, and then to the power of 2. You got the answer, and then drag. Okay, you get the answer. And then look at the formula. You need to square root for et as well. So et square root. So you need to take this one and not this one, because you need to be aligned with it. So just equal to negative 0.23, and then to the power of 2. Yep. And then do the same, drag it down. Alright. Now you get it. You need to sum. Okay, you need to use sum. Just drag it. Okay, you got 0.17, 107, and then you need to do the same for the et to the power of 2. Sum. You got 0.197, and then dw equal to you take this one divided by this one, then you will get 0.54, which is out of the range of 1.5 until 2.5 range. We can conclude that there is autocorrelation. The hypothesis H null, there is significant relationship between x and y. Alright, for number 5, multicollinearity. From this data, from the earlier one, from the first one, okay, how do you need to find multicollinearity? You need to go to data and then take data analysis, pick the correlation, okay, and then input range. You need to put all the range from here to here. Then, oops, my bad. We need to put label in the first row, and then output maybe here. Alright, why not? Yeah, so this is the data that we receive. From this data, we can conclude that there is no multicollinearity since all the correlation is less than 0.7. That is all from me.
For the second part, we will show you the model explanation. Firstly, we will do equation and followed by R square, then relationship, and lastly use of model.
So next is model explanation. For model explanation, we have to use the equation coefficient. Go to the regression sheet, copy the table regression statistic and table coefficient. and paste it in a new sheet, which is sheet model explanation. This is the equation. Y is equal to 4.5697 minus 0.0252 x1 plus 0.0091 x2 plus 0.1688 x3 minus 0.0179 x4 plus E. So, x1 is equal to my FDI, x2 is equal to exchange, x3 is equal to export, and the last one is x4, which is inflation. Next is R square. R square is equal to, we have to take from the table regression, R square R square is equal to 8.9% of GDP can be explained by FDI, exchange rate, export, and inflation. The last part is equation. Let MYFDI is equal to 14,000 exchange rate is equal to 30,000 export is equal to 5,000 and the last part is inflation is equal to 100. So we go to the sheet regression. Copy the coefficients and paste it. So 14,000 for MYFDI, 30,000 for exchange rate, 5,000 for export, and 100 for inflation. For intercept, 4.5697. For MYFDI, we have to calculate equal negative 0.25173936 times 14,000 For the next, we use the same calculation until we get all the answers, and the total is we have to use sum and calculate all the equation above. That's the total.
Before we end our videos, we would like to express our special thanks of gratitude to our lecturer, Sir Muhammad Bukhari bin Muhammad Yassin, for his able guidance and support in completing this assignment. That's all from us. Thank you.